You don't know who's borrowing for it. And you are there on your authentic journey, feeling frustrated because you do not want to understand who you are or understand your seasons. No, now. Don't allow social media or the internet to make you feel less of who you are. See, even if it's one person, I don't know about you, but I personally have moments where I've been in this place of feeling like, is it just me? Is it just me? Like you feel like you're failing yourself. You feel like you're failing your goals, yourself. And it almost seems like anybody within your journey or who has a similar journey is just zooming past having the time of their life, especially as a YouTube creator. Let me just bring it close. I do know and I do have the understanding that when you're starting, everything doesn't happen automatically. But if you do get it, if it's something that has crossed your mind, if you've thought about it, then this video is for you. There's nothing wrong with you. You are not evil. You are not a bad person for trying to analyze if it's just you. How come this thing is going well with this person or that person? But there is a very big but. I need you to know that comparison is a killer of dreams. Comparison is a killer of success. Comparison will keep you exactly where it wants you, stagnant, playing the victim, not seeing your progress, not being grateful. Comparison is your enemy. And there are two reasons, which I will share in this video, why you're allowing comparison to win. For me, whenever those thoughts come up, I stand firm on my faith and I remember these 2 points. So hi friend, if you are seeing me for the first time, my name is Jasmine Housenwright Ekuma, and over here the goal is to challenge you to stop settling in your life, to want to be the better version of yourself, to raise yourself to the standard that God has created you to be, to chase destiny with the audacity and the authority that God has given you. And we'll be doing that through faith conversations, personal growth tips, experiences that I have lived, other people's experiences, and a bit of lifestyle, because we are building a community and I'd like to get to know you as much as you might like to get to know me. We'll be having fun, but over here, everything is inspiration. Please like, subscribe, and share if something resonates with you or you think someone needs to receive it. You're welcome. So right onto it. The first reason why you are allowing comparison to win is because truly you do not understand your journey. I mean, who are you? What are you called to do? What is the instruction God has given you concerning your life? These are very important questions you need to ask yourself. If you do not know your identity, if you do not know who you are, you cannot even go anywhere in life. You will always be complimenting people's journey. You will always be building a life that's better for people. And guess what? Your lane, your road, your journey will be empty because there's no one man that can fill up another person's space. There's no one man that God has created to run another person's race. So if you're not running your race, I tell you for a fact, darling, nobody's running it. So you need to understand yourself. First things first, an example. I understand that I am a creative that loves to inspire. I understand that right now in my journey at this time, I'm supposed to be on YouTube. I understand I'm supposed to take YouTube seriously. I understand that every message, every inspiration needs to come out here, needs to go up here. I understand that I do not have the same journey as every other YouTuber. So I'm not a YouTube growth channel. Might I share how I'm growing on my journey? Yeah, possibly. But I'm not going to employ the hacks and tricks and all of those things that have to do with YouTube growth, YouTube systems. No, I'm not about YouTube growth and YouTube system. I'm just on the platform. But what am I here for? I'm here to share my experiences, to challenge you to be better, to connect with you on a level that's deeper than just the growth metrics. And that's the thing. When you understand who you are, you understand who your audience is, or you begin to have a better understanding of who your audience is. I know that my audience is not going to be people that are looking for how to grow on YouTube. They're not going to be people that are looking for how to be fit on YouTube or any other platform, because that's not what I am called to do. I can exercise, I can do these things, but the core of my message, the core of my time right now on this earth, in this life, in this month, at this time, is to give value, to connect on a deeper level with you. Those moments where I felt like, oh, I failed. The truth is, I could have done better. The instruction was to start this channel last year. I started it, but I started it thinking about everything and everybody, and thinking about what I shouldn't be thinking about instead of going hard. So I slowed my process down. So yeah, I possibly could have been somewhere off better in the number and growth metrics. But does it even matter? Because for me, as long as one person is getting the value, as long as one person is inspired to do better in their life, then I am on the right path, because that's the metric of success on my own journey. Your own journey could be different. And that's why you need to know who you are. Which now leads me to the second point, understanding the seasons of your life. You are out here frustrated and comparing yourself with every other person because you do not understand the seasons of your life. The Bible says there is a time and season for everything. There's a time to mourn, and there's a time to make merry. There's a time to be happy. There's a time to be sad, meaning that good times and bad times are allowed. So the first point, even under this season, is that the fact that you're not doing as well as you think you ought to do could just be a season thing. It's not that it doesn't get better. It's just probably because that's the season you're in. Not a failing season, but a season where you don't see the applause for the effort you're putting in. Keep putting that effort in. Other than that, understanding your season gives you a sort of chill to life. What I've almost perfected is knowing that there's a season for chill and calm. There's a season to go hard. This is my season of going hard. If I do not go hard, then it's not on anybody else. It's on me. Because I have everything at my disposal. I have the energy at my disposal. I have gadgets, stands. I have an environment that I'm free to do what I need to do. My mind is creative. I'm thinking of ideas. There is no excuse for me except I give myself an excuse. Then there's also the seasons where I don't push or beat myself anymore when I fall ill, or when I really feel like my body is not having it anymore. I don't go beyond my mark anymore. I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'm not trying to impress anybody, and you shouldn't be trying to impress anybody. You should be trying to do better than the last you, than the past version, than the last thing you put up. But not because you want to tell somebody that, did you see my last video? I gave it. My camera was popping. My lights were. Or even if it's not in the creative scene. I'm using the creative because this is the environment that I'm in. Again, I want it to resonate with you. This is real life. But it could be anywhere. It could be in the office space or 9 to 5. It could be in the food industry. It could be in the film industry. It could be anything, especially like entertainment and careers that have to do with being in the limelight and just being out there for people to see. Celebrities, influencers, all of that good stuff. It's easy for you to measure up to the people that started with you or your colleagues and all of that. But again, what's the season? Is this a season for you to be going for every invitation? Or has that season passed? You know, sometimes you grow to a level where you start making choices about where you go. While sometimes you're in a place where you need that invitation. You need to be seen. You need that push. You need to understand your seasons. And because you don't understand your seasons, everybody's looking like they are doing so much better than you. You don't even know what seasons they are in. You don't even know what their struggle is. You don't even know if they're just putting up a facade or putting up an appearance. You don't know who's begging to show up. You don't know who's borrowing for it. And you are there on your authentic journey, feeling frustrated because you do not want to understand who you are or understand your seasons. No, now. You need to understand who you are, what your calling is, what your instruction is, especially if you're a believer. God has given everyone a path, a calling, a vision. It's for an appointed time, but it does come to pass. Put it down. It's not even limited. You start walking in through the first doors and it broadens up. But you need to start. You need to understand it. You need to accept it. You need to be willing for it. And then, like I said, you need to understand your seasons. This is exactly how you would stop comparing yourself and just beating yourself and just constantly pulling yourself down and not showing up as the best version of yourself. Because to you, why should I stress? It doesn't even matter. No, it does matter. You matter. Your value matters. What you're putting out there matters to somebody. I recently have been seeing a lot of these videos and just content about how you say it's just 30 people that are liking your stuff or paying attention or viewing. Bring 30 people in a room. Oh, 200 people, just 200 people viewed your video. Okay, walk into a room with 200 people that came to see you. Oh, it's just 1,000? Yeah. Try 1,000 in a room, in a hall that came for you. Oh, okay, fine. Just over 500k people. You have a whole stadium of people that have decided that I will see you. I will be here for you. Don't allow social media or the internet to make you feel less of who you are. See, even if it's one person, I've gotten to the stage where I wish I could translate this energy to you. I've gotten to the stage where I don't care anymore. On this my creation journey, on this my artistic journey, on this my creative journey, better put, my creative journey, I really don't care. I know that I'm not a mad person, if I have to put it that way. I know that I'm not dumb. I know that I am not here for the wrong reasons. I know I'm not putting up my phone or camera or whatever and just spewing nonsense. So in the little value I'm giving, one person will be grateful for it. And I'm grateful that on this journey, I've been assured through messages and things like that, that even if it's not the public view of acceptance or of acknowledgement, people have sent me messages to say, oh, I appreciate this. Somebody would take out time of their busy day to not only watch a couple of minutes in your video, but drop a comment and say, this is nice. People are living their lives. So if one person views your content or one person says thank you or comments under what you're doing or appreciates you or whatever on your journey, please take that thing with your full chest and feel proud. It doesn't matter the numbers. It matters the impact. So this is your sign to stop feeling frustrated. We're all on a journey. There are highs and lows. The same people that you're looking at and feeling like, oh, they're all getting it together. They have their days. They have their seasons. Check it out with music, with artists popping up every now and then. Except someone is ready to create a timeless piece of music that will just stand the test of time. Even the artist fades. It's what you put out there that stands the test of time. Nobody might be looking out for a person in an era where there's so many other people popping up, but they can look out for their music, look out for the film they did, look out for the artwork they did, your legacy. Be intentional about just showing up and showing up correctly. create that legacy, keep it moving. Stop comparing yourself with people. That's why you're frustrated. But you don't have any reason to be. So I hope this sinks in. And if this provides you with any value whatsoever, please do like. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to like. Please hit that thumbs up button. Share your thoughts, your own experience in the comment section. I just want to connect with you who resonates with it, appreciates this content. Share this video if you think someone else will find value in it. There's so much adulteration, filtration, fake delusionality, if that's a word. Just so much chase. People are losing, they're losing what matters. And we need to get back to the core with God. So yes, again, thank you for watching. If you watched till the end, there are other videos you can check out. See you next week. Love and light.